Hi, my name is Maria Maltini. Excuse the notes, but I forget my first name under pressure. I'm presenting on behalf of the NCAA, the new Craft Artists in Action. I'll start off with a little bit of history. Dr. James Naismith created the game of basketball in 1981 in Springfield, Massachusetts. The first hoop was actually a recycled peach basket that he used. And so why am I interested in basketball? Well, I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, where I did a lot of time in both plaid skirts and team jerseys. I was a parochial school misfit in the Bible Belt, where both Catholics and Protestants settled their differences on the field or court. I was actually taught by the slam-dunking Dominican nuns of Nashville, and I played sports as well as basketball for 10 years. When asked of future plans, I swore to become an art and basketball star. My neighbors who knew of my love for the game expressed their support by offering one of their own Molten brand basketballs with a bold black eye scratched on the end of it. As you can see, my last name is Maltini. Here's an example of some of the balls and some of the graffiti that I've done. And I'm now a working artist, so these formative experiences have become a source of new inspiration. This anecdote recounting an altered molten ball conveniently illustrates the processes and concepts embedded in an art informed by athletic practice. I am now interested in art as an act of gift-giving, reassessment of authorship, and expression of support or protest by way of DIY, graffiti, and handmade techniques. So jumping back a little bit, basketball started with a peach basket and then it evolved into a net. Now nets help break a ball's fall, give players a sense of depth for good aim, things like that. Beyond these functions, they also add to the audio, kinetic, and aesthetic experience that leave players striving for nothing but net. So we're trying to cure empty net syndrome, which is basically when you see hoops around town that don't have basketball nets on them. Let's see. So over a year ago, the NCAA and MOLTENi Net Works set out to cure this empty net syndrome, bringing together makers and players in collaborative exchange. We work to create functional, handcrafted basketball nets for neglected public hoops. We offer workshops in knit and crochet, hold pickup games, and maintain a blog and Google Map where anyone can learn to participate. This project is inspired by this mapping process and DIY form of slow production that utilizes abandoned space as a venue. We aim to build a proactive relationship between artists, athletes, and neighbors. So you saw the Google map where people can upload images that they see on the street of hoops that are empty, things like that, or they can come to our workshops or come to pick up games and play, test them out. Our nets have gone as far as South Africa. My friend and artist Kevin Clancy had a project called Portable Utopia where he kind of made this sort of portable library he pushed around Johannesburg, South Africa, and he brought some of my nets with him and installed them on the hoops there. So you can see some of these great pictures of kids playing with the nets. And they've actually written me some very kind letters thanking me and asking for more nets or some sort of instructions to make them themselves. So let's see. Yeah, this is, you can see in Troyville, Johannesburg. So I actually got an awesome foundation grant last year, which I was able to have a show at Meme Gallery, which is a really great space in Cambridge. It's since closed. But we basically created kind of a hybrid sort of art gallery space, studio space, and educational space where, we made things, we held workshops, and displayed, some totally improbable nets as well as other, just fun examples of where the project could go. This basically just kicked off the project and got word out. We had some great workshops that we offered. Andrea Evans and Taylor McVeigh, who are both sitting up there, they're part of Yarn Overtime with me, which they offered workshops in knitting lace in the round and fillet crochet, and Susan Tornheim showed people how to knit with plastic bags. Which we think could be a really great workshop, maybe taking kids to a basketball hoop in their neighborhood and finding plastic bags like around the area and then filling the hoops with plastic bag nets. So this was a game that we threw down the street from Meme because they had some hoops down the street without nets, and that was their pregame. But especially why I wanted to talk here tonight is because we're making a publication. We're putting out a call for submissions. So I have them right here if anybody wants one, or if you want more information, you can go to the blog. But we're just searching for knit and crochet patterns for basketball net so people can follow. So the NCAA team players are Yarn Overtime, which I mentioned Andrea Evans and Taylor McVeigh are up in the crowd. Golden Arrows is a graphic design collective of Narissa Cooney and Alexander Hagi. And Publication Studio Boston are Nate Grossman and Leah. Yeah, Leah Gregg. Thank you.